What's up, everyone? Today we're going to look at a very quick strategy to manage your email list in as little time as possible while keeping all of your tags and segmentation dialed in so that you can have a super simple setup to your email marketing software and not have to worry about sending the wrong emails to the wrong people and at the wrong time. So if you're a course creator, coach, or a personal brand and you're currently manage your own email list, by the end of this video, you will have a clear outline of how to set up and manage your email list on the back end so you can enroll more students or book more clients with a simple but effective email marketing strategy. But before we get started, just a little background on me. My name is Alonso Perez, and I specialize in working with high-ticket coaches and course creators do exactly what I teach you to do in these videos, and that is to enroll more people in your paid programs through email marketing. I currently send between 40 and 100,000 emails on any given day across my clients, so I know a little bit about what's working in the space. And so my aim is to teach you how to do this on your own right now so that you can scale to a point where you can no longer afford to spend hours writing and sending emails every day. And at that point, I hope that you'll consider using my services to continue to help you scale through email and direct response copy. That said, if you're interested in working together or in any of my additional resources, you'll find those linked in the description below. Now let's get into the video.
All right, guys, so we will start things off with the welcome sequence, and I will try to go through this video as fast as possible. You can pick up the document that I'm looking at here in the description below, and let me know if you have any questions as we go through this. But the most important emails and email sequences that you'll have ever is the welcome email. And so these first couple of emails will be the most opened and most engaged with, most clicked emails that you'll ever send. So it is crucial that you get these right and that you actually have them set up so that anytime somebody joins your email list, these fire off automatically. On top of that, the experience that the reader has after reading these first few emails sets the tone for anything else that you plan to do email wise in the future. So get this right, and they may read everything from you in the future. Get it wrong, and they may never read anything from you ever again. I don't say that, I know that sounds like I'm exaggerating, but really, if you have a really bad welcome email or you don't have anything at all, then likelihood of people continuing to read and engage with your emails is very low. So you want to really spend some time in getting these emails right. Luckily for you, I have examples for all the types of emails that I'm talking about, and you'll find them inside of this document. So this is usually how I like to set up my welcome sequences. Typically, you'll have a trigger event, which trigger event I'm referring to someone opting into your email list through a website, through an ad, through ManyChat on Instagram. So if they opt into your list, you will deliver the thing that you promised them right away, first and foremost. This is the most important part. So if you promise them a case study, if you promise them a tool, a prompt, a template, you want to deliver that right away in this first email. Then I wait 10 to 20 minutes and then deliver the welcome email. The welcome email is traditional welcome email where you typically introduce yourself, who you are, what your company does, why they should listen to you, and why they should even care about what you have to say. You can also set some expectations as far as how often you'll plan to email them and who should really even unsubscribe from your list. You don't really want people in there that are not going to engage or that are just not going to care about the content that you have. So if you are more of a controversial personal brand, you can, just straight up tell people, hey, I am going to try to sell you things. And if you get offended by that or you don't like that, you can just unsubscribe. And the amount of people that will actually unsubscribe is very low. But if they do unsubscribe, chances are they probably weren't going to buy anything from you anyway, ever. And so it's better to get those people off of your list first because A, they won't affect your email delivery later down the line. And then B, you don't really have to pay for that email subscriber to be part of your ecosystem or to put them into your database if, they weren't going to buy anything or open any emails from you in the first place. So for the sake of simplicity, I just have 2 emails in my welcome email flow. The reason I don't include these with the rest of my nurture emails is because once you have a ton of lead magnets set up, it becomes very kind of messy to have everything going into one or everything having its own welcome sequence. I'll explain that further here if it doesn't make any sense. So when someone opts in, again, they just get these 2 emails, and then I have another step at the bottom after the welcome email gets delivered that adds them to one master nurture sequence. The master nurture sequence looks like this. So email number 1 is your hero story email. Then you wait a day. And then email 2 is your belief shifting email, or however you want to structure these. This is just the format or the structure that I found that works for me and my clients, especially if you're selling any kind of educational product or info product online. So the hero story just says how you came up with your process, your program, your coaching methods, whatever, how you came up with it. Shares how you struggled with X problem before, and after trying and trying and trying too many times, so many times, that you came up with a custom solution that nobody else has. And then the belief shifting, you're telling them why the way that they've been doing things is wrong, essentially, and then why your process is much better, more efficient, whatever else. Social proof are testimonials and case studies. Imagine this as a future pacing email. And actually, if you get the document, you can just expand on these little arrows. And I give you examples of each type of email in here. You can look at this example, read over the copy, just to give you an idea of what the email actually looks like. And so once people go through that nurture sequence, they will go into your regular mailing list. I call this a broadcast list. That's actually the tag that I use in my email list to know which group of people I'm going to be sending regular marketing emails to, whether that's once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, every day. It doesn't matter. But this is the list that you'll be regularly sending marketing emails to. Side note, yeah, I don't recommend you send less than 1 email a week. Usually for info products, the more emails you send, the more you'll tend to make. So it's in your best interest to actually send more emails. And I guess as a side note as well, I by sending more emails, I don't mean just sending emails for the sake of sending emails, like buy my stuff or a bunch of salesy emails. Especially if you have a personal brand, this is not the route that you want to go, because you'll burn your goodwill with your people. You'll want to send more story based or entertaining or value driven content that is really actually going to be something that your subscribers look forward to opening and reading. And so you can read some of these other emails as examples to give you an example of what these emails actually look like in real life. You can also subscribe to my email list, link down in the description, to kind of see those emails as well. So yeah, the broadcast email list is managed by that one single tag. So this tag, and this is important, this tag doesn't come off unless they purchase a product or they enter any kind of abandoned cart sequence or any other promotional sequence. So when someone enters an abandoned cart email sequence, you want to remove them from your regular marketing emails, at least until they've gone through that series of emails. And if they haven't bought, at the bottom of that sequence, you will add that tag again. I'll show you kind of a visual of what that looks like here in a second. So this is kind of what that workflow would look like. Let's say for a second that the trigger is them entering an abandoned cart sequence. First, I'm going to remove my broadcast tag so that they don't get any of my weekly emails. Then the workflow goes on as normal. So they will get my first abandoned cart email. They'll wait a day, get my second abandoned cart email. And then let's say, for the sake of this example, that there's only 2 emails in that sequence. And right when it's over, people, come off of that abandoned cart email sequence. And then the last step here is to re-add or add that broadcast tag back onto the person if they didn't buy, so that way they can keep getting my regular broadcast emails and they never fall off that loop, and I'm always making some kind of touch point with them. This is really important that you remove this tag at the beginning of any and all automated workflows, like I said. So if you like to run some kind of holiday promotions or anything like that, you will then want to remove your broadcast tag so that you can run that promotion, so that way people are not getting 2 emails on the same day about 2 completely different things. And so you just want to keep that in mind. This will keep your email list organized and also keeps your brand new subscribers, the ones in your welcome and nurture sequences, from getting all of your marketing emails as well. That is pretty much all I wanted to touch on today. We can go into more advanced segmentation and other strategies that we can go into. Just let me know what you want to see in the comments below. Hopefully this video was helpful to you and it gave you more of an insight into how you can really manage your email marketing platform without it getting too complicated. If you do it this way, you should only really be sending to one segment of your email list. Unless you have a massive email list, it should be as simple as uploading your copy into your campaign builder and then sending it out to people with your broadcast tag. So if you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions. And you might find some of these other videos helpful as well. Peace.